Right, so thanks for watching another video. As you know by now, if you've watched my videos for a while, you know that every month I do a video showing you my new DVDs, Blu-rays and game pickups for the month. So yeah, I'll crack on with that now. I've got more than I did in the last episode that I did. So let's get the DVD out of the way. I only got one DVD, and that is, you may know him if you're from England. I don't know if he's big in the US or anything, but it's Tim Minchin live. He's kind of like a comedy musician. He does he plays the piano, but he doesn't just do like normal songs. He does kind of like comedy songs, and he's really good actually. This is live at the Royal Albert Hall with the Heritage Orchestra. So yes, I picked that up because it was really cheap, and I just wanted to give him a go. I've never fully watched one of his proper shows, so I thought I'd give that a go. But yeah, still haven't watched it yet, but I'm definitely looking forward to that because I think he's really funny. So check him out on YouTube. Best video to watch would be his 3-minute song. So type Tim Minchin 3-minute song. It's a really good, funny video, that is. Next up, I'll just tell you the only game I got this month because I have done a couple of videos about it. That is the Amazing Spider-Man, like I showed you. Check out my kind of first impressions video that I uploaded yesterday. It's not the greatest quality, but it was the best that I could do. But yeah, I'm really enjoying this game, and I definitely recommend you get this if you're a fan of kind of hero games and, well, Spider-Man really. So yeah, very good game, that one. And now onto the Blu-rays. What else have we got? First Blu-ray. Again, I don't know if this is big at all outside of England. I'd love to know in the comments if you've heard of this. Obviously, if you are in England, you probably have. And that is, This Is England '86. You may have seen the very popular film that came out a few years ago, and they've done a couple of spin-off TV series. By the same director, Shane Meadows is one of my favourite directors, and I really enjoyed this series, so I picked that up. Again, just because I've got a lot of Shane Meadows' other work, I wanted to pick this up as well. So yeah, definitely if you really like This Is England, Dead Man's Shoes, films like that, really gritty British films, it's definitely one you've got to check out. It's quite interesting though. I'd like to know if it's if you've heard of this, if you are from America or anything like that, or anywhere else around the world, not just in England, because again, I don't know if it's big at all, so I'd like to know if you've heard of those. What's this next? I've got, like I said, I'm a wrestling fan. WWE SummerSlam 2011. I didn't watch this pay-per-view when it was released on pay-per-view last year, but it was one that I was kind of gutted that I missed, because I was a big fan of the storyline that they did with CM Punk and Cena, kind of where CM Punk won the championship and then he left the WWE with the title. So they did I think it was a tournament on Raw to determine who the new WWE champion would be, and that was John Cena who won. And of course CM Punk came back and there was 2 champions, so they had to decide an ultimate winner, and that was what main evented the SummerSlam. And like I said, I hadn't watched this, so I haven't actually watched this yet since I've bought it, but I'm looking forward to it very much, because it was, like I said, it was one that I was kind of annoyed that I missed, really, because it sounded like a really good pay-per-view. So yeah, if you've watched that one, drop down in the comments what it's like. I'd love to know, because I'm looking forward to watching it. So yeah, SummerSlam there. Next up is The Woman in Black, one of my favourite horror films of the last few years, actually. Of course, it's been very popular because it's been Daniel Radcliffe's first film since the Harry Potters. So everyone kind of went to the cinema to see this, to see how he was going to act in a completely new genre, completely new style of character. And I really enjoyed this film. It's a very good horror. It's not your typical like slasher, gore, like Saw or Hostel type film. It's not like that at all. It's a more proper horror. It's something where there's more tensity, and it's just really jumpy, and it gets you on the edge of your seat and things like that. So I prefer kind of like ghostly thrillers than like slashers and insane murdering people and all that. I prefer like the more psychological horror films, which is definitely one of them. It's definitely one film you should check out if you like that style of film. And the last 3 Blu-rays that I got, I'll do it in one because it's a box set, is SpiderMan Trilogy. It's recently a new release Blu-ray box. They did release a Blu-ray box set before actually, but this has had a new packaging to go. They've released this to coincide with the Amazing Spider-Man. Before each film on the Blu-ray, there's a trailer for the Amazing Spider-Man as well. But yeah, it's a really nice box set. Each of the films have got its own unique artwork. Quite kind of basic, but it's pretty cool. It says 1 there for the first one. 2 there with Octavius and Spider-Man on it. And this one here, Spider-Man 3, which is my favourite film. I know it's not a lot of people's favourites, and people tend to say it was an awful film, but I don't know why, but I really enjoyed this. It's my favourite one out of the 3. I just really like how they incorporated Venom into it and things like that. I really love this film, and I don't understand the hate it gets. But that's a really good box set, this one. I've just finished watching the second one literally 10 minutes ago, because I'm re-watching all the Spider-Man films just to refresh myself ready for the Amazing Spider-Man. And of course I've got the game to play as well, so my whole life is currently Spider-Man at the moment. So yeah, that's the Blu-ray box set there. And that's everything for this month. So drop down in the comments what you thought of my pickups for this month, and as usual, thanks for watching. Follow me on Twitter if you want, at JordanStevens92, and add me on PSNs for saintsjordan. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I will see you on my next